Tyler, you kind of came alive there in the second half. What started working for you?
You usually got to stay the course in games like this, or you tip your hat off to them. Came in with a great game plan, and they executed obviously well into 40 minutes, and it took us 45 to get it done. But just staying the course, being a vet, and big shout out to my teammates for continuing to look for me, continue to find me, and just continue to uplift me throughout the game. And so, it makes my job a whole lot easier.
What was kind of the biggest thing that Oral Roberts was doing to kind of stay in the game and kind of keep pressing?
They shot the ball extremely well tonight. Anytime a team can hit 8 threes in one half, it's can really open up the game. And Isaac McBride, we've been playing each other since high school, and I knew coming in, what a player he was, and I think he affected the game so much. And just as all-around team effort, they played extremely hard. And I think in overtime we really matched that energy, and eventually that's why we came out with a win.
Does that kind of explain on that very last? You hit the free throw, and then you get the steal, and then you force the foul. There's a little attitude after that. Does that kind of explain where that came?
Yeah, I mean, it's just emotions are high at the end of the game, and you like the competitive. I welcome it, and I embrace it, and our whole team does. And I think that's why we are, and that's our reason we win in overtime games, and just because of the grit we have.
I guess, Cam, going back to last year, you've never lost a game here at K-State in overtime. What does that just say about your guys' preparation for these, winning moments in games?
Yeah, we prepare for this in practice. We have this thing called Fire to Grind, and we take it serious. We do it every day in practice, and see the outcome.
And Tyler, you're obviously confident in your shooting abilities, but would you say you're better, catch and shoot, or creating your own shot from just to be on the arc?
Anywhere.
You ain't lying.
Cam, your defense was a huge part of winning the game in overtime. I guess, where'd that come from? Was that a message from coach, or you just telling yourself, all right, it's time to step up, or where'd it come from?
He played a great game, and things was going good for him. And I'm a competitor, and I kind of took offense to it because I kind of felt embarrassed at the same time because I never, and since I was playing basketball, I never had someone give me buckets like that. So so I had to return the favor in overtime.
Will, how does it feel when you get a win like this where you maybe don't play super well as a team throughout most of the game, but then you kind of pull it out there at the end?
It feels great. I think the key thing about games like this, you can learn why you win, and that's the greatest feeling. Like, we don't have to sulk, we don't have to work extra hard and practice just because we lost, and we learning why we won. So that's the main thing about this win.
And then Cam, I need to double check. I'm pretty sure this was your first career double-double. How do you feel about that?
It feels well. Coach always say when you go for the rebound, stick your nose in, and I think I did a good job of doing that. And I was determined, to help my team, gather these rebounds so we can come out with this dub.
Tyler, how do you kind of explain what was going on with you in the first half? That's not the first time we've seen you have a quiet run out there. Why do you feel like you get off to some of these slow starts?
I wish I could answer it. I've been doing it my whole life. Like, go back and check. Like, it's always been like that. It's nothing, I'm doing on purpose. I think I go at my own pace. And, sometimes the first half may not be clicking for me. And then some games it does. But it's not anything that, I feel like anybody else is doing. I love getting my teammates involved. And if Cam had it going super early, and sometimes I just need to get out the way. When you got, Cam and Arthur Kaluma out there hooping like they are, and then you got somebody like Will on the inside eating. So, and I'm cool with that. I haven't been in a position like this with that many weapons on one team, and so I'm cool with sitting back and them doing what they do.
And Will, what's been the biggest adjustment for you going from the previous schools where you played to then settling in this offense?
I would say just the offensive scheme, the biggest adjustment, like learning how to play with other, because I've been with Chris Jans my whole career, and so just to learn how Coach Ting won things, and that's been the hardest part, just to understand how he won it. It is not like how it used to be for me. That's the hardest thing.
Cam, did this have a March feel to it at all?
Yeah, most definitely. You know, they most likely gonna be a tournament team, and you know, they came in with some fire, and you know, they came in, you know, thinking they was gonna, you know, get a win, and we had to come in with the mindset to, you know, not let them get the win.
What can you say about the environment tonight?
The fans, they always show up and show out, and I feel like, you know, they they did a good job, and I mean, well, they played a part in this win too.
Cam, to begin the first half, you had 3 quick threes, and then the second half you had 4 offensive rebounds, and then the overtime you had your defense. Was there just a flow of gain? Meanwhile, maybe you struggle in the second half shooting a little bit. You're still able to find other ways to contribute.
Yeah, you know, like you said, you know, I'm gonna find other ways to contribute. Whatever my team needs me to do, you know, I'm gonna do it. Whether it's, you know, scoring, playing defense, you know, guarding the best player, rebounding, you know, whatever it is, you know, I'm gonna do it and get it done.
And then, Will, you added a physical presence and also had some defense at the end, a little possession against McBride and then box out. How did you feel tonight, and how did you feel about your performance?
I felt great, but the main thing is that we got the win, and my teammates did their thing. Like that was a small piece to a big win that we needed, and moving forward, we're gonna just keep stacking days, keep getting better every single day.
Yeah, Will, obviously you guys got some great shooters on the perimeter, but do you see your role as being that low post threat?
Yeah, that definitely helps out. They can't really double or they can't come help as much because we got them shooters, and I'm a willing passer if they do come in double, so they'll get open shots.